shirt. This is the West Ham side he'll be facing. Day in goal, Bonds, Green, Locke and Lampard, Devonshire, Brooking and Otulakowski, Taylor, Radford and Billy Jennings there because Brian Robson is injured. Keith Robson is a substitute. Familiar ground, of course, for one man, the former Arsenal favourite John Radford, coming back to Highbury now in a West Ham shirt. And an unfamiliar look about this one, skipper Billy Bonds, now without that famous beard. Referee Ron Challis from Tunbridge in Kent. And the crowd is just over the 38,000 mark.
So where we go, West Ham in a change strip of white with light blue shorts, attacking the goal to our right as Billy Bonds plays it back to his goalkeeper Mervyn Day. Arsenal, of course, in their familiar red shirts with white sleeves. Arsenal with only one home defeat of the season. That's at home to Bristol City on the opening day. West Ham with only one away win in the league at Manchester United. Radford. Oh, a nice touch there by Radford. And Billy Jennings couldn't quite turn it inside. But a throw to West Ham. Trevor Brooking with the West Ham throw. Jennings. West Ham. Big ball Green's coming up, probably the tallest man on the field. And Frank Stapleton, very good header of the ball, coming back to mark him. There's the corner. Green with the header, just wide. Well, it was a good curling corner that from Brooking, and Green made that final sprint over the last 5 yards that lost his shadow. Just a little annoyed with himself, having made that ground and having got his head to it, that he didn't put it on target. Rimmed with the kick. Stapleton winning it. Otulakowski. Devonshire. Rice. Oh, a nice dummy there by Hudson. And a beautiful drag back there by Brady. And a good bit of free running here by Nelson. And a long cross on the far side towards Malcolm McDonald, and Bill Green is up there and nodded away for the Arsenal corner. Well, that was a nice dummy by Hudson and a really beautiful drag back by Brady that put Arsenal on their way there. Nice bit of skill. Armstrong then with the corner. Floated in once more. Day missed his punch again. Hudson with the shot. Presumably to Brady, although the muddle was a great one and a disastrous one so far as West Ham's concerned, as that ball came floating in. Brady it was who got the touch that mattered, and it's in the back of the net for 1-0 to Arsenal. By Mervyn Day. Here's another curling corner. McDonald with a header, and that time it was Locke who chested it off the line. Arsenal are getting in important headers in that West Ham penalty area, and that was another of them as Armstrong floated in that corner. McDonald was up so well, and Locke came to the rescue. Stapleton. Brady. Simpson. Here's Locke. Looking just winning that for West Ham, but it's Brady now for Arsenal. Back for Rice. Armstrong. Hudson. Brady. Well, the ball going straight to Alan Taylor. He's found Radford. Turn looking for Billy Jennings. McDonald right back there. Brooking playing it on. A good ball played there for Alan Taylor. This will be the equaliser, and it is by Alan Taylor. 1-1. 23 minutes gone. Brooking had a big part in that. There certainly was a suspicion of offside as Taylor took up the running. In fact, fact, the Arsenal players looked at the linesman, but Taylor got the better of Rimmer. And a simple chance of putting it in the back of the net. Arsenal 1, West Ham 1. McDonald's dummy fooling him as much as it did everybody else. Brookings' ball now to Billy Jennings. Played forward for Devonshire. Nelson's with him. Oh, he's turned Nelson well. And he's got a good shot in too, Devonshire. A young lad from Slough, only 20 years old, from the Isthmian League. Turned Nelson well there and got a reasonable shot in. Brady. Brooking beaten there by the challenge of Simpson. Here's MacDonald. Lovely ball there by MacDonald to Armstrong. Rice going up outside him. What a game with a lot of movement to it now. Stapleton's gone towards the near post. MacDonald the far post. Well, that was a good piece of overlapping by Pat Rice. And as Stapleton ran towards the near post, West Ham's eyes may have strayed towards him, and it was a deeper one that MacDonald almost made count. Radford beaten in the air. Hasn't had much luck in the air against Peter Simpson so far this afternoon. Brooking, who is very involved indeed for West Ham. Here's Radford. Alan Taylor, scorer of the equaliser. And now Stapleton. Hudson. Nelson. Brady. Devonshire coming away. Plenty of West Ham players up. Radford wanting away on the left. Brookings up with him as well. Radford now moving across to the right. Alan Taylor coming out quickly. It's a question of timing the pass. Oh, and indeed he timed it well, and a great shot there by Alan Taylor, hitting the legs of Jimmy Rimmer. But Devonshire showing a very cool head there indeed, and a great burst of speed by Taylor up on the left. And the timing of the pass was perfection. Good ground shot off the goalkeeper's legs. Billy Jennings. Radford with him. In fact, it's Radford's knock on, and a free kick given for a push by Sammy Nelson on Radford. Another free kick to West Ham. Brooking and Bonds behind it. I think it'll be Brooking, indeed it is. One of those curling, tantalising crosses. Radford up well, and Jennings up, and a goal! West Ham in the lead. Brookings' long free kick was the one that set it all up. Just look at that free kick curling in there. No chance for the goalkeeper to come and get that. Radford up beautifully. Billy Jennings turning it in just inside the post. Arsenal 1, West Ham 2. And Billy Jennings, who got up and made that goal after Radford had jumped so beautifully himself from Brookings' free kick. Well, they've shown a lot of character in the last 10 minutes, West Ham, coming from that goal down to go 2-1 into the lead. On a ground where traditionally they don't do all that well. Referee having a look at his watch. First half almost over now. And in fact, there goes the half-time whistle. A good example of West Ham's character coming back after Liam Brady had put Arsenal ahead. A really sloppy goal, that, from West Ham's point of view. But they got back on the mark with Alan Taylor. Just a suspicion of offside about that. And then their character really showing as they went into the lead with that header by Billy Jennings after some tremendous work by Brooking and by John Radford. Nelson. MacDonald right in there, whistle gone, free kick, home count. Bonds getting in there. Brooking right back. Stapleton. That's a good cross there to MacDonald. Well, how on earth did they keep that one out? What a lovely cross by Frank Stapleton. A real beauty of a cross. MacDonald was up there, Locke was in there, Day was up there, and somehow they kept it out. Arsenal. Armstrong with it. Brady's header knocked off the line by Locke. That's twice in this game he's done it. And the ball not away yet. We'll have a look at the end of that in just a moment. Let's see what Powling can do with this one. And Locke gets it away again. Armstrong's corner. Brady getting in with a header. And Locke off the line. Stapleton's header to Armstrong. Free kick given. Foul on Armstrong. Brady. And Arsenal getting on with it now, feeling that the old pendulum's beginning to swing their way a little bit with all this pressure. Brady now, and it's there by Stapleton, 2-2. The virtue of a quickly taken free kick, maybe catching West Ham just that little bit off guard. Brady involved again after Armstrong's free kick. And the ball coming through to Frank Stapleton, past Mervyn Day, sure as an arrow. Arsenal 2, West Ham 2. Hudson. Beautifully skillful play there by Hudson. Poked away by Locke, only to Brady. Nelson going up fast on the far side. Certainly both Arsenal fullbacks, the 2 and the 3, getting into some strong attacking positions. And here's Rice in one now. Deep cross towards Malcolm McDonald. There's the header. Oh, and a great save by Mervyn Day. Well, it was Rice, one of these defenders coming forward. An inch perfect centre. McDonald caught it well. I think Mervyn Day maybe thought of catching it, but he managed to push it round for the corner. Armstrong with that corner now for Arsenal. Brooking's header not getting very far. Devonshire's header not getting very far. Otulakowski then. Oh, Powling! Oh, and a corner. Great shot by Powling. A wicked deflection that might have fooled Mervyn Day. In the end, it went wide for another corner. Stapleton being told to go to the right by Rice, and that's just where he's put the ball onto the head of Stapleton. Locke getting it away again, not very far. Brooking with a chance to run it unless Armstrong can get there, which he does, and finds Rice. Stapleton, a beautiful ball there for Ross. Nice tackle though by Otulakowski. Too high for Brooking. Here come Arsenal again with Hudson. There's the flick for Brady. Back again for Hudson, who's yet to score for Arsenal. Oh, and what a save by Day! Twice! Well, Hudson really let that go. He's not yet scored for Arsenal, and he came so close to it then, but for the miracles of Mervyn Day. Knocked it into the air and somehow grabbed it again. Taylor. Nice turn. The pass to Jennings. The touch for Brooking. Otulakowski has come up quickly on this side. Here he is. Lampard's gone up as well to join him. That's the ball aimed for Frank Lampard. Armstrong shrugged off that ball by Lampard. Good cross! Oh, and a brilliant goal! A brilliant West Ham goal by Alan Taylor. 3-2 into the lead. They worked that superbly across the face of that, the Arsenal penalty area. Brooking was very much involved with it. And finally it was turned in sharply from the left, and Alan Taylor was in there like a rocket. Arsenal 2, West Ham 3. An overhead kick there by Simpson, not even looking, knowing that Rimmer would be properly placed, which he was. Otulakowski. Oh, what a ball! And a beautifully timed run by Taylor. Is this the next one for West Ham? There's a little chip. Oh, and he's missed it. Well, that really was a brilliant ball by Otulakowski. Alan Taylor onto it. And it was just wide of the goal and out of the reach of Billy Jennings. Long kick of Day again. Hudson. Simpson being challenged. Free kick, whistle. And Lampard there first. contest. But no, the referee wasn't happy with that free kick, and Simpson and Radford, I think, maybe having a few quiet words. It's got to be taken from the right place. Rice with the kick. As we go into injury time now, McDonald turning it down. McDonald again. Going all the way, and Day falling at his feet, and that's a crucial save at a crucial moment. McDonald really playing a beautiful 1-2 there, and looked for a moment as though he was right the way through until Day flung himself at his feet. Referee again, looking at his watch. Both linesmen have signalled to him at this moment that the full 90 minutes is up, and indeed we've had nearly a minute of injury time. Radford's header. Radford again. And that's a goal kick. Again, a look at that Ron Chalice watch. Full minute of injury time. And West Ham have done it. 2 precious points, and Alan Taylor with 2 goals. John Radford, Alan Taylor with 2 precious goals. And no one, I should think, Billy Jennings, of course, who got the other one. There are the West Ham goal scorers who've given them a bit of hope. With Brady and Stapleton having scored for Arsenal, and the number 8 there in the light shirt, John Radford, coming back to his old stamping ground here at Highbury and helping West Ham, his new club, to such an important victory. Mervyn Day with 1 or 2 really tremendous saves, one in particular from Alan Hudson just before West Ham got their winner. And really an enthralling game that swung so many different ways here at Highbury today, with a final scoreline: Arsenal 2, West Ham 3.